Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the first What a Stream Studios meeting that has been recorded.
We still don't know. We still don't have a name. Fuck it.
Yeah, so we don't really have a name for it at the end of the day. For what this is, we think it may be a podcast, it may come out a lot, but we feel like it's better off us recording so we can, one, figure out what we said so we can use it in the future and how.
All we know at the moment, this is just going to be like part of our behind the scenes of how we make our videos, how we do our voices, yada yada yada, how we make our plans and shit, but also throwing in a bit of humour every once in a while, but
Yeah,
have a good time. Yeah, exactly.
And that's kind of the idea at the end of season 5, which will be the next season we work on. A short one, which is just going to be, the whole, this is what we've done over these 6 years of absolute fucking bullshit. But the final video, we've had the idea of kind of explaining how we do things and what we use, what we have, what assets we use when it comes to things.
Yeah, exactly.
So hopefully it will look a bit nicer at the end.
So during at this point in time, the spoon is already done. What our plans now is just establishing cast roles and new ideas of this future seasons ahead. Also editing the next part of the spoon, of course. I'm not going to tell you what it is, of course. That's a secret. So you just guys have to find out. We're hoping to reach the upload next week. We don't even have an established time yet, though.
Yeah.
So
maybe next week, but it'll be soon after this recording, of course.
Yeah.
Which is on the 30th of December, 2022.
Happy 2023. It's coming soon.
It's Happy New Year.
It's weird.
Tomorrow.
It's nearly the anniversary of the camping trip, which actually came out a while back, and
Yeah, quite a while actually. Which is
didn't feel so long ago actually. Jeez.
Yeah, scary to think about it when it comes down to it. It's been almost 12 months since we stopped our hiatus, and then it went 6 months. But the reasoning was, we were finishing year 11, and stuff kind of came down on both of us.
Kind of came in the way. See, we live in Australia, and the things we do this thing called research project, and
and
it just kind of came in the way. So
it's essentially a piece of paper or a product you have to write or complete by the end of the school year. But each school's different. And my school, we started halfway through the year to do it, which kind of cut down a lot of the time we had to. But it puts a lot of strain because it's a lot of work and it's unexpected, really.
Yeah. Since Steve and I were separated from different schools, it's been hard for us to actually communicate together. But
yeah,
we managed to actually stay in contact after all this while because we became friends during primary school and we're still making videos like these. So
yeah, and I've enjoyed it personally.
Yeah, it's been a great experience.
It's a great creative output when it comes down to a lot of
things. Yeah, exactly. It also gives you a big leap when it comes to filmmaking, storyboarding, all that kind of
definitely
type of stuff.
During all of this, we've both, I can say
we've learned a lot from it. I think
we've learned a lot of skills. Yeah, you've learned how to edit more precisely.
Yeah.
I've learned how to storyboard.
I've actually learned a lot from Steve when it comes to acting.
Some
different acting methods and a lot of I guess humor types. I guess
I think that a lot of that comes from just doing acting at school.
Yeah,
which I try to do a lot. I guess you don't do much really, but we both learn from each other. You teach me shits with humor, and it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
and I teach you acting.
Yeah, when I first started with adequately somewhat funny videos back in 2016, I had no help at the time.
Yeah, it was just you, wasn't it?
It was just me, yeah. Until I gained Cameron into that time span, I kind of introduced him to the ropes of making plush videos. At that time, I was watching other kind of FNAF plush YouTubers, even some Mario plush YouTubers like SML, but then the game SML got cancelled. We don't talk about that.
Yeah, there's definitely been a big influence on how we create videos, but not what we include in it. Because if we include stuff we base our humour off of.
We don't want to lean towards.
Yeah.
We want to create our own humour that people can enjoy.
Yeah.
Also, we want to relive those plush videos experience, because I think a lot of you out there, you don't have to lie about that, but like a lot of you out there back in the day, you probably watched like a bit of two about like Mario plush videos or something like
Yeah,
that.
and you don't even have to know the channel.
Yeah.
Everyone came down to two things: shitty plush videos, or like Minecraft gaming content, and that's kind of how it's separated. You got into plush, I got into Minecraft,
Yeah.
and so it kind of works that way.
Yeah.
But
But then ever since like the next year after 2016, ever since when I met Steve, but then again I met him before like
yeah,
ages ago,
when
but
we
we
started
didn't actually communicate very well.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I met Steve and his friend Connor, we kind of grew on some ideas. We made some comics together. It was pretty good. Like shared a bit of creativity, but it really
Yeah.
sparked when we started to make the Puppets for Life channel itself.
Yeah, so really what happened at the creation of the video, the first video, of course, we were given a task to pretend to create a shop front
Yeah.
for, well,
So
just a quick in-class thing that we're graded on. And so what happened is that we decided to make a video as an advertisement for our little shop, and it was more of a how we made it or how to make it, so other people could follow along and have a look, because these were like year 3s and we were year 6 at the time.
I'm reiterating from what Steve said. So basically, yeah, this project was started as like a school kind of group task or whatever.
Yeah.
So it kind of went off like a marketplace. We're like selling to these little kids or whatever.
Yeah,
like, I think it was.
And
yeah.
so from that, I think we both
Yeah.
found a love, as well as I think Connor
Making-
and Cameron.
Yeah.
We all kind of fell in love with making
Kind of.
videos, but really at the end of the day, to me, it was more about spending time with your mates.
Yeah.
Because yeah, it's all fun and games, especially when you're creating new videos and you're
Yeah.
you know storyboarding. But I think when it comes down to it, and I'm not sure about you, Callum, but I'm fairly sure we share the same view.
Yeah.
It's about spending time with one another and finding an enjoyment out of something that we're both doing, instead of
it shows really like creativity it goes a big while when it comes to like hanging out with friends and that.
instead of one person finding a love with any other.
It's
other
not just
one
making content just for YouTube or getting the views and all that kind of shit.
Yeah,
It's mostly just like communicating with your friends and having a good time, having a laugh. It's just your hobby, man. Yeah.
It is a big hobby when it comes down to it. It's because it's just, what do I like to do at the end of the day? We'll really just make satire, shitty plush videos on the internet. It's because, and I must, really announce, these are satire. Half the shit we say in it, we don't mean. It just sounds fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys take it seriously, we don't want to like offend anyone out there or anything.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. In the end of the day, we're just fucking around and all that kind of shit. So
it doesn't excuse our actions for saying it. I know that it can be sounded as an excuse, or we're just messing around, but it is just for fun. It's for jokes. It's it's a fucking plush video on the internet. If you're getting offended by it, I don't understand. But at the end of the day, it's satire. And if you don't know what satire means, it basically means it's a joke. It doesn't mean anything.
Don't take it into the wrong context. So that's basically what we're trying to say.
It's just something silly, a little bit goofy.
Yeah. Oh, look at these plush toys. Oh, look.
Yeah,
racism. So, oh, God, we're going to cancel you. Oh, cancel culture. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, exactly. And that's... we don't want to get involved in that.
No.
Kind of thing.
The point of our videos is to stay away from any kind of, like, what the modern society is trying to show us or anything.
Yeah,
like, just anything that's bad that's influencing us or anything.
It's a bit of an escape from reality.
Yeah,
because,
of course.
We've created our own world, our own characters that we're in control with, which, it's lovely. But when it comes down to it, it's just something that you can just do, and you don't have to really care about at the end of the day, because it's just,
it's just for fun,
Yeah. Anyways, since we're recording, we may as well do quick voice swaps, because
yeah, good idea.
What happens a lot is that, so I play a couple characters, Callum plays a couple characters, and especially when those two characters are having a conversation, like, for example, Bonnie, it was, if I was playing Butt Squat, Callum would play Bonnie, but I'll just move.
Yeah, so there's like different substitutes. So when you notice when Cameron is not here, if you notice in our videos when Steve is here but Cameron is not here, I would normally fill in the role with Foxy.
Yeah.
So
And it's the same with like Yoshi, Mario.
yeah,
That Cameron and I would fill in, or
of course.
but that's just us trying to figure out a way around things.
Yeah.
Because since Cameron has graduated school, which top G.
Yeah.
But
good on for him. Yeah.
It's more the fact that we're still in school. We're still technically just immature teenagers.
Yeah.
But we're just trying at this point.
We're trying to like organize how we're gonna fit in, like
yeah,
you know, when we can film, like when it's available, when on our free time. But most of all was just like just finishing off the schoolwork and shit like that.
yeah. At the end of the day, schoolwork does come first because
Yeah.
we may as well get the work done before working on
Yeah, of course.
anything else, because then when the schoolwork's done, it means that we have time to work on it. And like the good thing is, it doesn't feel like work when we work on it. It feels
It really
like,
doesn't. It just feels like a chore, like in my personal sake. But you could be thinking of something else. But
yeah, with video making,
yeah.
it feels like, you know, just a hobby. It doesn't feel like work.
Oh no, videos is a hobby, of course. But like,
yeah, schoolwork feels like a chore.
Yeah,
100%.
I didn't. I'm taking that in the wrong context. Sorry if, if you guys are confused. But
It's understandable.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's just something that happens. I can't exactly explain why I do it. I do it because it's fun. Well, why is it fun? I don't know.
it just makes you happy, I guess. Like in the
I enjoy making these videos. I enjoy pissing about with my mates. I enjoy acting.
yeah.
There's so many things that go on with trying to answer. Oh, why do you do it? It's too hard for me personally to answer it.
Anyway, so let's get into these voices.
Yeah. So what the idea right now is that, well, there's going to be a quick moment of silence in between, because we're going to try to use it as in the future.
And keep in mind, guys, we actually wrote down an entire doc just full of characters.
Yeah,
and like establishing who's the canonical voice of each character.
Yeah, and the link of that will be up on our Instagram.
Yeah.
Just so if you ever want to access it, you can just have a look there.
Yeah.
But right now, we've got our characters, and it's going to be a joke scenario, so it's going to be one character is trying to tell the other.
And you'll get an idea of which characters, like, you know, really is.
And so what we're going to do first up is we're going to do Butt Squat and Bonnie.
That's one word.
And I'm the voice actor for Butt Squat and Bonnie. And the idea is to figure out how to differentiate between the voices, because I feel like Bonnie should have a bit of a lower voice when he's talking,
Yeah.
but then Butt Squat has a bit of a higher voice when he's talking, just so when it comes to both characters, it's easier to figure out which one's which.
Yeah, to distinguish them.
Especially when it's the same voice actor behind it, because it's a little harder.
Yeah. You'll notice in my old videos, I'll normally distinguish Freddy from like the other characters. Say like Cooper for like one of those classic characters from season 1. I would use like, I don't know, stereotypical, I don't know, man or whatever to voice as Cooper, and I'll use that, you know, good old grizzly bear or Freddy, you know, all that kind of shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And so when it comes down to it, it's just trying. It's more of a learning curve for both of us at this point. We're trying to learn how to figure out how to speak both characters at the same time.
Yeah.
Because when it comes down to what we're going to try to do here and what we're trying to experiment during this meeting, is how we're going to, you know, just training ourselves and also teaching ourselves how we're going to change our character, how we're going to change the voice for both characters so fast, so smooth.
Yeah, which is a stepping stone for us.
Yeah,
So.
especially when it comes to creating these videos, we're both doing it to learn as well as having fun.
Mm.
Because, like, Callum, you've learned how to do more
Yeah.
film techniques. I've learned how to change my voice more often, because I guess it's the same for you, because the characters we play, they got to be different. And since we're not dressing up, which we plan to do in the future,
And to be fair, we all make mistakes before. Mistakes are good in some cases, because it gives you
mistakes are
a chance
good
to
learning,
actually like improve on yourself. Like there's many points of time when we're not recording and I'll be like voicing or like Freddy or Foxy or something like that, and I'll be like midway in conversation, I'll just lose conversation halfway through. So
yeah, and so with it, it's also learning to retain the voice. It's switching, because when you play one character and then you play the other, it's different when it comes to speaking. Like say Butt Squat, for example. If I'm talking to Freddy, as butt squat. Then then Bonnie comes in. I gotta change my voice without thinking to Bonnie, and then back to butt squat when it comes to it. Even though there's a gap between it, it's still confusing. And I think that's when both of us lose our voice because we're changing so often.
Yeah, if you notice in Dave Miller, like the recent Dave Miller, there's this part where Butt Squat and Bonnie say, "What you say to Freddy?" Where Freddy's like close to a closet and he's got put on the spot because I felt like I was kind of put on the spot at that time. But
Yeah,
that's okay. Yeah.
I'm sorry for that, but I guess
right.
the improv was also a good learning curve.
Yeah.
That we can, these videos aren't scripted. We come up with an idea.
We just come up with random shit. It's basically
and
like that.
I feel like from now on we should start trying to script it, but storyboard it a bit more, because if we storyboard it more, we're able to follow the path and keep it in that certain way instead of just coming up with it on the spot, which is what we've done for quite a lot of them. The camping trip, we didn't actually know.
No, we just came up with it. Like we're like, okay, location, okay,
location,
the props,
props. Who are we going to use? We'll use this one. We haven't used Pikachu in a while. We use him. Okay. And then we get there, and I find a fork underneath the fucking table.
Yep. And we just use it, and it's like the murder weapon from Pikachu. Yeah.
Let's make that the murder weapon. And so then it was the murder weapon.
And of course, like halfway through the development of the camping trip, we also we haven't even included some human actors as well. So let's just show me and Steve in like the fucking video.
Yeah, and that's why we're only in it for 5 to 10 seconds.
Yeah,
but
just as a running gag, but
and then since the camping trip, other than the game night, because that was filmed about a year before.
During that time, I didn't actually get to manage to upload it because of school and all that kind of shit.
Yeah,
but then when the holidays came and we're like restarting Puppets for Life into Waterstream Studios, of course I had to like upload the camping trip. But then, of course, there was some other kind of plush productions that we filmed beforehand. Like there was this one that we haven't released yet. It was like Freddy going to the Olympics or rather, and then he gets stuck in a television, and we're gonna make a whole series of that, but that eventually got cancelled, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's because during really our 5-year hiatus, we came up with ideas and we tried to do them, but then we just forgot because we only saw each other maybe once every 6 months.
You will notice in most of the episodes of Adequately Somewhat Funny Videos, if you go through season 1, season 2, season 3, whatever, like some of them have like preview videos and they're not even complete, and I either forgot to complete them or rather.
Yeah, so. It's just there's a lot of lost content out there of us. Just because of, deleted, or we just forgot that it existed in the first place.
They're either unlisted or stuff like that.
Yeah, and it's just, we try to put our effort into each video.
Yeah. But now, I feel like we're fully committed to actually finishing off what we started and actually finishing off the video from what we built.
Because ever since we've kind of started this point from now on, because we've finished year 11 and now we're working our way into year 12, and year 12 is a bit grudging.
Pretty scary, actually.
But after year 12, it's straight into just, alright, well...
basically adulthood.
Yeah, get a job,
Yep.
Or gap year.
Get the fuck out of my house. Yeah. Literally.
That's going to happen. But at the same time, I want to work on these videos. I also want to work on some other videos.
Yeah.
Some future projects, per se.
Of course, like, us getting a job and all that kind of shit's going to get in the way, but like then again, in the end of the day, we all want to come together and actually make some fun shit.
At the end of the day, there is no schoolwork taking up 7 to 8 hours of our day.
Yeah,
and we'll be able to connect a bit more,
of course,
without having to hassle around it. Especially because we're filming this during our summer holidays here.
Yeah,
which happens during Christmas. And so when it comes to it, it's kind of...
yeah, we live in a weird place. We should be having a winter Christmas.
Yeah, down under.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Voices time. We keep ignoring it, man.
We do keep ignoring it, but that's the, as long as we're getting back on track, which is kind of the idea.
It's kind of crazy how we're able to talk for that long. It's just...
we're able to ramble on for hours. And we're doing it now.
Literally.
So...
we've just come up with rambling with random shit. It's just...
yeah, but good thing is that all the rambling is about this. About
trying to keep you entertained and actually trying to get you on foot on what's going on.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a difficult process, but let's go. let's go. So I'm gonna quickly do a joke scene between Bonnie and Butt Squat, so we can have it as future reference.
Cool. Here we go.
All right,
Take one.
take one. All right. So Butt Squat. Hey, Bunny, 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 Bunny. I got a joke for you, Bonnie. What? Butt Squat. What do you want? Can I tell you a joke? Sure. What do you want to? Just come on, out with it, because I want to get stuff done, and I'm busy. So just tell me the bloody joke. All right. So, what do you call? Now, what do you call a funny group of cows? I don't know. What do you call a funny group of cows? You're gonna like this one. A laughing stock. Butt Squat. That joke was boring as shit. Just get out of here. Okay, fine.
Wow. That was actually really good. He just went out of his way just to put that on the spot for you guys.
Yeah, thanks. And now it's your turn.
What am I gonna do, man? What the fuck?
I don't know what I did during that.
Something like Freddy and Foxy.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is something with Freddy and Foxy.
Yeah, take one. All right, off you go.
No. I love playing my video game. It's pretty good. Freddy, what are you doing? What do you mean, Foxy? I'm just playing my goddamn video game. What do you think I'm doing? It seems like you're watching porn to me. Wait, no, I'm not watching porn or anything. It seems like that, Freddy. What's that page you got on Pornhub? Wait, no, what are you talking about, Foxy? Okay, I'm gonna just kind of tell you. No, Foxy, goddamn. Fucking hell. Alright, what do I do now?
Lovely.
See what I mean when I got like put on the spot? Like I actually lose conversation halfway through, which is kind of hard for me.
And that's the problem with improvisation, and kind of the difference between us when it comes to the end of the day. Because I did improv at school.
Yeah,
I've learned it.
Yeah, he's learned it. I don't really do drama or anything like that. I just do the editing.
Well, you're also an actor.
Yeah.
You're a storyboarder.
Yeah.
It's just at the end of the day, you're the main editor and the main story creator.
Yeah.
And we both meet in the middle.
Mm.
But yeah.
There you go. That's
that was
improvisation of the Bot Squat, Bonnie, Freddy, and Foxy.
Yeah. So that was pretty good because you changed.
No, you were able to like keep up with Bonnie and Bot Squat. It's just like you kept that character in it.
Yeah.
With me and Freddy and Foxy, I kind of like, I don't know what I did. I just kind of like distinguished by Foxy's kind of like voice with Freddy's. Kind of like, oh god damn it, you know.
And the voices are very different, which is good. But you also had a lot of enthusiasm, which made the characters actually sound realistic.
Yeah.
Because when you went, oh god no, it's not what it looks like. That's someone who would get caught watching porn would say. It's like no. A virus took me here. And you get louder
and that's the problem. If you're like impersonating something like that, when like Freddy gets caught in the act with something like that, and Foxy just caught him, like it's hard to distinguish like immediately after when Foxy's like, oh Freddy, you watching porn, and then Freddy's like, oh no, god damn it, because Freddy's supposed to cut in between, you know.
Yeah,
like,
it makes sense.
Yeah.
But I guess also from now on we're trying to make our scenes longer.
Yeah. Because
instead of cutting it every sentence is what we kind of used to do. We're especially in not Dave Miller, The Spoon. Yeah. We've made it so our scenes are bloody longer.
Yeah, of course. We kind of like just added random memes. Sorry.
Yeah.
So we kind of like added random, like most of the memes that you see on like, you know, the modern adequately somewhat funny videos is just from like, I don't know, memes from Corey X Kenshin, some other shit.
Yeah.
TF2, you know.
Yeah, they're just
typical shit, you know.
They're just, you know, something funny to go along with it. So, like, you know, the oh hell no, it's kind of just the whole, you know, it kind of brings more weight
Yeah.
to what the sentence is. It's like, oh, I want to fuck you, and that like in a conversation, it can be like, hey dude, yeah, you want to play some games? Oh yeah, sure, I'll play some games. Oh well, you know, I know what game you should play. Or what game you should play? My ass. What do you want about? And it's like, yeah, I know. You know exactly what I mean. I want to have sex with you. What the hell? The one, my ass is just glossed over.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have sex with you is glossed over, and the reaction of the other dude is glossed over as well.
Yeah.
So I think our working around it has been with memes. So the same conversation.
Just to make the video a bit more
it's just, I know what game you should play. Yeah, what? My ass. It can just go, what did he say?
Yeah.
You add that on top of it, which makes it...
Yeah. But then again, like, we do need to limit ourselves when it comes to memes.
We
and
do.
add more improvisation when it comes to voicing these characters.
Because I guess we're moving away from the meme plush that we
Yeah.
did on your channel for a very long time.
Yeah.
To the newer and more refined water stream studios.
Yes.
Which is now adequately funny, somewhat funny videos.
Yeah.
Which is kind of...
I think that's going to stay around for a
stay,
while.
Stay a little while, because we've also got some stuff planned, some storyboarding.
Yeah.
Which we might release after.
Of course. Yeah.
We've finished all of that, because that'll be interesting to have a look at.
So, you guys must be wondering, what's our future plans at the moment?
Yeah.
Well, we're just establishing current new seasons, season 5 especially.
Yeah,
what we're going to do for season 5.
So season 5 is going to be it's not going to have any lore, it's not going to have any canonicity to stories that we plan to be telling in the future.
Actually a remake to our older videos.
Yeah, it's a bit of a homage at the end of the day, isn't it? It's, oh, look at our first video, or look at your first video. It's like, I think one of the videos we have planned is another DIY.
Yeah,
which, when we did it initially, made us, like, we had so much
fun.
Yeah,
that was like the first video for Puppets for Life.
Yeah, exactly.
You also, guys, noticed remakes from season 4. The 2 first videos that was actually uploaded, Freddy and Foxy Go to Space and Freddy Meets Bonnie. That's like older videos from the Freddy Galaxy Gaming era and Foxy the Killer Gaming era.
Yeah, no, that was kind of before we really, put together and materialized a season 5.
Of course.
Because the season 5, the initial idea, which was 6 months ago, well, not even, isn't like 8 months ago now since we last saw each other and made videos.
Yeah, of course.
Was, oh yeah, let's plan out like the next couple of seasons, which I lost the shit when it came around. But what it was is that it was the idea is that we're going to complete it by the end of the year. Which we didn't because we were bogged down by research, especially at the time. And so I think that's why we decided to call it season 5. Not just because of the numbering, but to put it as season 5 because it was a 5-year anniversary. Because a 5-year anniversary sounds better than a 6-year anniversary. Yeah. Because our 6-year anniversary is March like the 15th, and that's coming around soon. So
I'm trying to think of something for a second.
Yeah.
Just give me a moment here. You continue talking.
But it's the idea of planning ahead is so we can not just have to think up on the spot, which is what we've been doing for the last 200 videos we've fucking done, large which has been lost, but it's so we can kind of organize ourselves when it comes down to it, because if we don't organize ourselves when it comes to really making these videos, it kind of doesn't make sense. Like for example, like one of our videos, it's let's do like game night. I think that's one that can be looked at a lot. Yeah. It's like, let's do it. Freddy's alone. He doesn't have anything to do.
Yeah, and then randomly appearing, Mario comes out of nowhere.
It's like cutaway gags from Family Guy. Yeah. It's random, but we
just do it.
it just happened. Yeah. And so I think that's why we've been starting to storyboard things a bit more.
Of course.
It's because, and definitely right on our like little, really information sheet instead of a doc.
Yeah. Coming back to that, like with the information sheet and all like the planning with the different seasons, I I figure it out now. So basically, like on that day when we were coming up with the new seasons, we actually we made 3 videos that time.
We did, didn't we? We made
Dave Miller that day, then the Spoon, and then the upcoming video that we're gonna release soon.
So I think this meeting, really a podcast, will be up before that video comes out, because it's going to come out in the new year. That's just how it's going to work, unless for some fucking unknown reason, some magical reason, we managed to pull our shit together and get it done by tonight. Which,
yeah,
yes, it's a shorter video, but it's still long.
But-
like, there's a lot to do it.
of course, yeah.
So
It's like you still gotta like do like cut away each clip and all that kind of shit.
yeah,
It's just, like,
it's
editing takes a while. Even with the spoon, it took me like I don't know, like it was a huge stress. I mean, it wasn't stress enough, but like I want to call it a stress mark. But it was just like as I go along with the editing, the video like all the editing software of CapCut, it eventually slowed down, which kind of like defeated the purpose of me like editing.
yeah.
Yeah, so I just had to like cut away a few clips and like make room for new. Yeah,
And
make it
what
smooth.
I've learnt with my workshops at, theatres and at school is that when it comes down to filming, you have to, let's say you film an entire day. It takes you 24 hours to film. It's said that it will take you 48 hours to edit.
Yeah.
Because it takes longer to edit than it does to film. Because filming can get done, like, a lot of our videos we've done in like 30 minutes. But it takes us, sometimes a month to
Yeah,
edit it because it takes so long.
it does. Like even with the spoon, like each scene I go onto, I go like, oh shit, it's a new scene. What am I gonna add now? Because like, what kind of music I'm gonna add? Oh god, what meme am I gonna add? Oh no.
Yeah, and so I think that really falls down onto our reliance on memes.
yeah,
Because it's funny to have the memes in and stuff like that. It's good, but I feel like what we used to have it too much. It used to be our humor relied solely on memes instead of saying stuff.
yeah,
Because I feel like what I've also learned is silence can be great to put weight on conversation.
that's true. Yeah,
It's like the conversation little conversation I had a little earlier was the dude saying, oh, I know what game you should play. Oh, what game? My ass. You put a silence after that, and the dude looking at him, it just goes. It brings more weight to what did he just say? Wait, his ass is a game, and it comes down to that, and the other dude is just like, oh. No, I don't want to fuck you. It's like, oh, why not? And then another silence.
yeah, because we're like
'Cause-
during that filming process, like we've been coming up with what shit because like we said in the very beginning, like this is all come up on the spot. There's no script or anything. Sure, we had like the script of the ideas of what video we were planning,
Yeah.
but there's no script of the voice lines. The only script of the voice lines we added was in Dave Miller. Is when we were thinking of the voices that Dave Miller was gonna say.
Yeah.
So we added like the old wise guy voice for Dave Miller that you see in Day Shift at Freddy's.
Which is interesting how we did it. We managed to put more of a voice on. Well, we scripted out someone that we aren't voice acting.
Yeah.
So when we do the voices for everyone else, even when it's like when we appear like as humans in it, we don't know what we're gonna say. It just happens.
We just make shit. Yeah.
It's like, oh, one day we get together and we decide to, because the last time we got together we decided only to edit.
Yeah.
Just because we wanted to get things down. We wanted to release the spoon before the new year, which we managed to do 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
Oh, no, that was Dave Miller 2 weeks ago. The other day was the spoon,
yes.
which was premiered, which...
Yeah, the premiere didn't actually really go well.
Yeah,
I noticed because the quality of the video, like I've noticed some people actually like seeing some bad decline of quality when it comes to TVs and shit like that when it comes to premieres. But
yeah,
this is like my second premiere and it wasn't like
so we're still kind of
we're still
testing the
learning
waters.
the ropes. Plus, like I was finishing off the spoon at a very late time, like around 12. I was like doing the final touch ups and I was uploading it and I was gonna set it as a premiere. But to upload it as a premiere, you're gonna stay on your iPad screen and wait until it's uploaded.
Yeah.
And then it will be set as a premiere. So,
Yeah. So and that's the complicating thing because
Yeah.
we don't actually edit our videos on a computer, which I think we're gonna start doing.
Yeah.
Because
we will do it pretty soon. We feel like we're gonna do it like on a Mac. I think because the MacBooks are really good at like editing software. So
you're gonna get a Mac.
maybe I don't know.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's fair. Yeah.
We've got all the time in the world.
We do have all the time in the world to get these new systems.
Yeah.
But when it comes down to it, it's I think any computer, that being a Windows or a Mac, it's got more ability when it comes down to
Yeah.
comes down to editing.
I see what you mean.
Even though you got to pay, but it's better than
It's just better quality than working on a fucking
an
iPad the
iPad,
entire time.
as well as getting a new camera.
Yeah.
Well, using my camera even.
Because most of the footage that we take on my phone,
yeah,
it just takes up storage. Like, we don't want that. Like, when we get a normal, actual, good, fluent camera, then we can record any shit we want. That's our own personal camera for, like, doing videos and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what it comes down to at the end of the day. It happens. Like, that we can't, meet up one day and go, alright, we're going to film a video on the 15th of January.
Yeah.
Because stuff happens. We don't want to lock ourselves down with just yet, I guess, is what we're saying.
Yes.
We don't want to lock ourselves down just yet with doing videos and stuff like that. But we also want to continue making stuff. We want to
embrace new ideas.
We want to come up with new ideas, because I think that's what comes down to why we haven't really ever organized. It's because it feels boring.
Yeah. As of now, we won't hint at any new characters. The only thing that we're going to hint at is the next episode. It's not going to be the Spoon Part 2. That's going to be like the next episode. We're hoping to do like a late Christmas special, or rather.
Yeah, I think that's what we're going to film today.
Yeah, today, technically, during the night. Quite recently, during Christmas, Steve got a tripod, big tripod,
Yeah.
and I recently got a green screen, luckily, which is also functions as a blue screen. So, our idea, I mean, we're going to spill the beans, but I don't want to spoil it for you guys. We're going to have, like, I don't know.
I mean, that will be up before this, I guess.
Yeah.
So.
I'll just leave it there. I'm not going to spoil it anymore.
But yeah, it's meant to be a late Christmas special, because we tried to...
Yeah.
I guess we planned to get together before Christmas, but
yeah,
we kind of
fell off there.
fell off that because family and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And we.
But it's okay. Family comes first.
Yeah, late Christmas.
Yeah. And I'm
New
sure
Year's.
you guys need to hang out with your family during Christmas.
Yeah, exactly. So don't be watching YouTube, you fucking.
Stay on board with self-improvement, you motherfuckers.
Yeah. Self-improvement, man. Keep on going.
Yeah.
But yeah, so at the end of the day, we've kind of come down with what characters we're gonna have. There may be new characters. We may even be getting rid of some old characters.
Yeah.
Or we may even have some more actors.
Yeah.
Aboard. But that's the problem. How do you go up to someone and say, "Hey, so and so, I need your help." Yeah, what with? Well, you see, I run. Well, not run. am part of a Satire plushie channel, and we are in need of a new actor. What do you think they're gonna a plushie video? I don't want to fucking deal with toys. It's like,
Is that for little kids? Oh my god, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, and so that's the difficulty with it. It's finding people who don't really care.
Yeah,
because
it's hard.
I don't
even
care.
With some people.
Either.
Yeah, well, you care because obviously it's like a.
I care because I'm hanging out with you,
Yeah.
but I don't care that it's plushies.
Yeah, I don't care. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, it's just something to represent a character.
Yeah, speaking on the lines of like getting hold of actors, one of our old Omega crew that was originally part of Puppets for Life,
Yeah,
Connor. Yeah,
Yeah, so
he's a big
he
problem.
moved away.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate, but we are still in contact with him, which is lovely.
Yeah.
It's a problem though, because really when it comes down to it, it doesn't feel right without the original four.
We can still get involved with Cameron because he's interested in doing this sort of stuff.
And
so.
we need to film a video with him, so
Yeah.
I'll film a video with him and Callum.
Yeah.
And that's just how it works. But things are difficult when, especially at a young age as we are now, things feel really far away.
Yeah, true.
And I guess that's the problem when it comes down down to it, because it's like money is a problem, and
like,
money's not everything.
We're kind of like desperate for a job, but then again we're not. We have we still have year 12 to finish off. But then again,
but don't get a job until after
parents and that,
things happen like that,
Yeah.
and you can't you can't bullshit it. And that's just
Of course,
reality
yeah.
of things.
Of course.
It's like, money's not a problem with living and rent.
Yeah.
But it's also a problem if we want to include a bigger range of people, if we want to go to better locations, if we want to improve the initial quality of things. Because when it comes down to it, it's yeah, we're filming on a phone, editing on an iPad, and using the
We're
the
just
phone mic.
using all the assets we have that we
Yeah,
have to.
and I think
available.
that's the charm of a lot of our original episodes, because it's just done, not giving a shit about what other people think about it,
Really, yeah.
but it's also done with just what we had at the time.
Of course. Anyway, I think we're gonna wrap it up here.
Yeah, wrap it up. We've been talking for 40 minutes.
Yeah, we've got some stuff to plan anyway.
Yeah, so
videos to make.
Yeah, we need to edit. We need to continue making our information page.
Yeah,
but really, at the end of it, Happy New Year, guys.
Yeah, Happy New Year. I mean, it's nearly 31st, but
nearly the 31st.
It's 2023 now.
But I'm sure by the time anyone really is listening to this,
because this is our third podcast, and like
we're just kind of learning the ropes with it.
Yeah.
But really, it's more of a meeting. We're kind of
it's
discussing.
just like expect like the future episodes of our next podcast to be like, I don't know, humor and shit, and I don't know, just
maybe not even just talking about it.
Talking,
like, I think the idea really at the end of the day is to work on new skills and record it, not just for you guys but for us.
Yeah.
So as when we went over the conversation, we can have a listen to that in the future and go, what do I need to improve on? So I need to make the voices more distinct. I need to do this. It's about self-improving.
Yeah, this podcast is actually helpful for us in the future. If we forget about something, we're like, oh god, we forgot about what we need to do. Let's reiterate back to the podcast and see what we said before, Because this is actually if we get a live recording of us, or just talking and rambling on with shit like this, on how to improve on videos, then we get an idea on how to improve even further beyond.
Yeah, 100%. And so I think the idea is to release one of these meetings per se.
Yeah.
After all the videos we talk about are released.
There might be
this one, of course, not, because it's the first one. We don't really have anything big planned. But if we're coming up with ideas, let's say the second meeting, which happens next year, which is weird to say.
Yeah, because there's a massive timestamp during the school and everything. But,
and so if we go, alright, so this is what we're planning, we'll talk about what we are planning in this meeting, then we'll release that meeting after those videos are done.
Of course.
Because then, we're not really spoiling it for you, but we're also going over our creation process.
Yeah. And
we can use recording as kind of a look back on, alright, so this is what I need to work on, this is what I need to do.
Yeah.
This is, this is the initial idea. Oh, we wrote this down, we wrote that down. So,
what's crazy? It just feels like we've been sitting here longer than me playing video game. When I've been live streaming on Why Mega DMC, it seems like when I'm playing Fortnite or rather 1 hour. That seems more quicker than this because this is 40 minutes already, and it's on there it's 1 hour because screen time, it takes up much more time than I don't know, just spending because we haven't even experienced real life at its fullest. So
yeah, we haven't gone out, we haven't done I've always wanted to travel the world and stuff like that. I haven't done that. Yeah,
it just goes to show how much time you're wasting when it comes to screen time. But then again, I'm wasting time when editing, so
yeah, and I'm wasting time, coming up with concepts and stuff like that. Watching other videos to come up with, oh, that's a good idea. I might write that down and stuff like that. And so, really, things just feel faster unless you're doing a meeting or a podcast. Things are slow when you do this.
Yeah.
But I think we'll end it here.
Anyway, I think that's it. Thank you guys for listening. If you are listening to it,
thank you.
It's the first podcast, anyway.
Thank you for having a little bit of a look, have a bit of a listen.
We're not self-promoting or anything, but
watch the videos.
Go subscribe. Hit the like button. Come on.
Yo, you should subscribe to this channel because it's poggers.
Do it, you motherfucker. Alright, or come to your house and beat you. No, wait. Alright, don't worry about it. Alright, guys. Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you for listening.
Yeah, we'll catch you later.
See you guys next time.
Yeah. Next year. Bye.
Bye-bye.